Hey, how are those New Year's resolutions you made working out for you? Not too good, huh? Probably didn't even make it through the first week. Most people don't. Today on Natural Remedies Coach, we're going to be talking about 5 reasons why New Year's resolutions don't work, and if you stick around to the end, I have a solution that'll help you get right back on track. So the first reason why a lot of New Year's resolutions don't work out is because people don't have a plan. Especially where health is concerned and healthy eating and exercising and things like that. People kind of just expect that to fall out of the sky, and that's just not how healthy eating works, not in this day and age with so many unhealthy foods easily at the ready and at our disposal. You actually have to plan to be healthy. So if you don't plan to be healthy, you've pretty much planned to fail. The second reason why New Year's resolutions don't work, it actually feeds into the first reason, is because you don't form new behaviors. If you don't have a plan, then you can't form new behaviors. If you don't form new behaviors, it's hard for you to change the old ones. So you actually have to try to figure out what behaviors got you into the predicament now that you're in, and what behaviors can get you out of them. The third reason why New Year's resolutions typically don't work is because people have unrealistic expectations. Oftentimes people would come into me and they would want to detox and start an exercise program and run and take vitamins and start a whole new diet regimen, and they were just doing too much at one time. They were being unrealistic and they were setting themselves up for failure. It's easier to take little small changes over time that are sustainable and add on to them rather than trying to change a whole bunch of stuff all at one time. Take one little goal, work on that. Once you have that under your belt, add the next. And the fourth reason why New Year's resolutions don't work is because people are being too strict with themselves. So a lot of times people start New Year's resolutions and they are incredibly strict with themselves. They forget that they're human beings, and by default, we're not perfect. We are not perfect. Who wants to be perfect anyway? You need to factor into your New Year's resolutions that these things take time and that you're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. And so you need to not be so strict when that happens. Don't expect to be perfect. You didn't get where you are overnight, and you're not going to change that overnight either. I find that if you are gentle with yourself and have compassion with yourself, you will tend to stick to your New Year's resolutions more easily. And the fifth and last reason why New Year's resolutions typically don't work is because you have no support system. Without a support system, you have no accountability. Without accountability, you can just do what you want and be all willy-nilly. Part of the reason why you probably don't have a support system is because you're being too strict on yourself, and therefore probably being strict on everyone else around you. So it's going to behoove you to have a like-minded group of people who have some of your same goals in mind, and y'all all help each other succeed. Y'all all hold space and accountability for each other. You have the same goals, so you're going to want each other to succeed. So now that we've talked about the reason why New Year's resolutions typically don't work, my solution to help you stay on track, not only for the new year, but the whole year, is for you to join my newsletter. I have so many helpful tips and tricks on how to stay healthy, how to eat healthy and exercise and stay stress-free, and what supplements are good for different times of the year and different ailments, and also just holding space for accountability. I used to have a very unhealthy life. It was in my environment, it was where I was living, so I understand how hard it can be to try and work your way out of that and not necessarily have a roadmap or a guide. I'm your roadmap, I'm your guide. The link for my newsletter is in the description box, so click on it and join it. There's so many awesome things coming up, new products, free programs, and exclusive and/or early content. So join the newsletter, you'll have support, you'll have accountability, and you'll have someone who's been where you are and can help guide you to where you want to be. I hope that you found this video helpful. Like it if you like it. Remember to subscribe. And if you think this video will help someone else, share it all across the internet. This is Lovely. I want you to get real so that you can get healed. I'll see you next week. Bye.